I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch the news on any channels or anything like that. The only thing I see is videos that are recommended by YouTube. That's my and things that people say to me, and I gotta say that those, while they're good, are kind of hard, because unless there's somebody that's done something on it already, you can't search. Come on! It's just the fucking grass. Keep going. Fucking dog. What an idiot. So if you search something, like, even if you search for textbooks, anything, it's better if you're like looking for something. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. When I try, I just go blank. But anyways, whatever you look for, they give you messed up results. They're never good. Like, you've been somewhere on the internet already. You know it exists. You know the name precisely, but you put it into the search bar, and if they don't want you to see it, you don't see it. So what kind of input do you have? I mean, what are you getting? Where are we getting any of this stuff? And now all these people, it turns out that you can, and they got all these regular people doing it, thinking, oh, I'm so fucking cool. You can make an AI thing, a fake person, where it creates a fake person, an image of them and everything. They can do video of it, and they put them on the internet, and then they're there making videos. Fake people making videos, parameters of this and that, and they just go and they don't even like use their brain to search and pick certain things. They're using your brain. All of this stuff is information that's in the computer. This many people looked at it for this long. Some fucking human comes along and puts in the information. Well, when they look at it for that long, it means this. And so that's all the computer knows. It's just a variable. It doesn't know anything. It doesn't know anything. It's a storage device. It's a recall device of stored information. That's all it is. That's all it is. You can set up parameters and things like that, but that's all it is. I mean, I'm sure you could think about these things and think that, well, you know, if it was programmed so that it could generate new programs, to me that seems like a possibility. Come on, let's go. It seems like a possibility, you know. That's something that I believe the AI could do, is make more AI. And so more and more AI on the internet, less and less fake people, less and less, I mean, fake people, more and more fake people, less and less real people. The stories coming from the fake people are fake stories. All of this stuff we've seen. Like, I watch my lunch break. I'm not 100% on board with that, but I do enjoy it. I don't know, it could just be that they're trying to get money and things like that turn me off. Maybe they're really a legitimate person and they're just in a different spot than I am about that situation. But still, I only know what I know, and I don't know anything about them besides what I've experienced with them, about them. So, what do you know? I don't know anything. I only know what they want me to know. And even though I think that I know things that they don't want me to know, I believe that they probably know that I can know everything that I want to know. They're actively hiding it. And you say, oh, that's a bold claim. Well, anytime I say anything about it, it's addressed really quickly. I can say something about viruses. I can say something about history. I can say something about geography. All of these things, physics. All of these things I could say something about. And it'll generate nothing. 4 views. 4 views. I go to the video and leave comments. That could possibly be a view. 4 views. That could be me. That could be me. And if somebody goes to my channel and sees that, oh, hey, look, there's a video with 4 views. That's probably not been seen by anyone. I mean, let's just use our heads here and think about what could this mean? Why don't they want people to see it? Look at that poop. Or is that berries? Is that berries or poop? Bearberries. If that's poop, that's a weird looking poop. Probably is poop. Well, do you think somebody just picked up a whole bunch of berries and put them in the... Come here. You guys are too far away. Put them in the middle of the trail. Oh, look, there goes a person. Why are there people out here? That's not fair. I see people out here. It's a hassle, but we'll see if I can do it. If they walk good, I can do it. Yeah, so what do you see? What do you see in the world? I don't see anything they don't want me to see. That's kind of what I'm saying. I don't know. 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 So, what about this voting stuff? Oh, God damn it! Why do you pull on me? Just come to me. If you find yourself pulling on the leash, you're doing it wrong. This thing that's coming up, this here election, you got 2 choices. If you go, you see that creates this weird thing where you can't talk about anything but what they want you to talk about. Again, Guru, why? feel like kicking him. He makes me so fucking mad. Come on. Nobody cares about your fucking piss. This ain't your fucking land. This isn't nothing. See, you're gonna piss me off. You fuck around with all your stupid fucking leaks on the side of the road. And then when you actually want to have some peace and take a dump, you don't got no fucking time. Used it all up. Writing fucking love letters to nobody. Like me. Used up all my time. Writing warnings on the wall of my padded cell. The only people that can come read them are the people that are putting me in the padded cell. And they ain't hearing it. So yippee! It's nice having you guys all here. You're like my imaginary friends. You know? People that I just made up in my head. That's what you're like. Except for it's not even like that, because I don't know how to make you guys appear. How do I make my friends appear? How do I make them say something? How do I make them say what I want them to say? Once you realize that you know, then it becomes pointless. Oh, I know how to make them say this. I'm not saying I do. I don't know how to make you say anything. Don't get scared. I'm not controlling you. I'm not even trying to control you. Maybe in some twisted way, I'm trying to look for some control from you. I want to know what you know. I want to know what you believe so that I can use that as a weight against me. I can weigh the things that I say. I can weigh the things that I think. Are you doing that with the stuff that I say? Or am I just crazy? A lot of people, it feels like a lot of people were just like wanting me to complain about things. And I can complain until the cows come home. I mean, you should know me in real life. If you like complaining, I see so much shit to complain about. My friend Paul here on the YouTube, you could probably ask him, does Max complain? He works with me. I hope he thinks I was good, but I don't know. That's what I usually work for, is for people to think I'm good. But I do complain a lot. And you see, when we worked together, we had different jobs. So we were kind of put against each other. And he might not agree with that, but I don't know. You don't know what I know. The main thing is I would see Paul Wiley, a different Paul, and I would see Chris Smalley, just a fucking reject from hell. That guy was like poster child for retard. Anyways, they were both drivers, and they would just complain. As far as I remember, I think Paul would tell people the reason behind it, like, oh, I'm not going there because of this and this and this, and then they'd be like, oh, well, I didn't know that. You're right. Yeah, so don't go there. But Paul and Chris would just be like, I don't want to do it. I'm too much of a pussy. I can't do that. blah, blah, blah. I gotta have my lunch at a certain time. And just weird shit. And it would always bug me. And it would always bug the manager. I would always talk. You see, I work at the warehouse with the manager. The drivers go out and drive on the road by themselves. I'm working with the manager. I get to talk to them. They don't like the way they do that. But you see, the company says that they don't want to hire anybody new, even though there's people that have been drivers here for a long time and know the place very well, know lots of people. It would actually probably be beneficial. I'm not saying fire people for no reason, but when they don't do a good job, you get somebody to replace them that does a good job. And then you end up with all people that do good jobs. And then it becomes like this easy fucking thing. When I started working there, me and my buddy that I worked with, Fong, we did such a good job. We did such a good job that we didn't even have to do our job half the time because our job was done. I did extra stuff. He did extra stuff too, but I'd say that I did more. Not because I'm better or anything like that. We're just different. The world is so fucking easy. This place is easy. I don't understand why people are having a hard time and why people need to fucking give up. Oh, I don't want to have to think about how to keep the road clear, you know? I don't want to have to do that. I want somebody to do it for me. Can you do it for me? And of course, yeah, sure, we'll do it for you. But you're going to need to pay because we're going to have to pay to get it done because this is extra work for everybody because you can't do your fucking shit. So we got to have this extra work. So everybody's got to be compensated because we're taking time away from them because you can't do it. You can't fucking fix the pothole on your way to work. That's on your way to work. But you know what? If we did it that way, we wouldn't even be going to work. So, yeah. What's the problem now? You don't even have to go to work. We need a road. We don't need a whole bunch of different roads to go to all these different places. What if you just had a road going to your house and going to your friend's house and you guys had roads that went to places you like to go, to the river, to the lake, you know, to the mountains, whatever, to your secluded spot that you probably wouldn't want a road. Otherwise, people might be going down your road. The world would be a different place. And once we start doing all these things, if we could start doing all these things, the problems that people bring up wouldn't even be problems. Like, oh, well, who's going to do this? Nobody's going to do that because we don't even fucking need to do that. Who's going to run the grocery store? We don't need no fucking grocery stores. We won't have grocery stores. We won't even have stores. There'll be no reason for a store. You don't have to go to work, open up the store. You don't have to go there. You don't have to go open the store. Because you do everything yourself. Oh, your friend has something, and so you could go over to your friend. And, hey, do you have some of this? Can you show me how you do this? Let me tell you one thing about my life that I'll bet you is the same in yours. Or could be. The things I don't want to do are things that I don't feel comfortable with. Pardon me. Let's take work, for example. If there's something that you're not real good at because you haven't tried it very often, you're not going to feel comfortable doing it. And so you don't want to be uncomfortable, so you don't want to do it. And so since you don't want to do it, you don't put your energy into doing it. But if you do your best to learn it, and learn it right off the bat, then it's not going to be tough. There's a lot of stuff. Oh God. Come on. There's a lot of stuff that started off as things I didn't like, and then by the end it was all things that I did like. The hard things to do, once you master them, you look so fucking awesome. You get so much admiration. You go and you show people how to do it the easy fucking way, and then they could be like, oh man, showing people I learned how to do it this way. Hey, look at this, it's so fucking easy. I used to hate peeling the shrimp. I used to hate doing the whatever. But then again, all the things that you hate right now, if we were to change our way of living, I'm not saying you won't have it, but you might not. It might be generated out of the usury system. There might be no reason to do it that way. To have these problems. The problems come from the problem. I'm gonna sit on this little log because it looks comfy. Is it ice? Oh yeah, I got snow pants on. Ah. Uh-oh. What mountain's that? That's too fucking far away. Look, it's so overcast. But yet you can see that mountain that's 135 miles away. Isn't that weird? What's that one over there? Is that Mount 4-Acre? Wow. Wowie. You can't even see the range over there. How far away is that? Because you can usually see it. Is that more than 135 miles? Wouldn't that be fun to know? That's the ice wall over there. The ice wall. Yeah. Yeah, Captain, we've reached the ice wall. I'm on the brute squad. You are the brute squad. Perhaps I jogged his memory a little too hard. Do not think the word means what you think it means. Inconceivable. That's the most annoying sound in the world. Pretty sure. Who are you gonna vote for? Who are you voting for? A vote for either party is a vote to lose your soul, to be owned. You vote for either one, you're a moron. You want to debate that? Nobody wants to debate that. You gotta try, Max. If you don't try, then nothing will ever change. Yeah, well, when I tell people we gotta try to change things, everybody says, I don't want to try, it's too fucking hard. I'll just vote for this guy and he'll try for me. Try for you or try for him? Let's see here. You become the president. I'm the president. I'm not going to do anything to help myself. No. Because, you know, if I'm happy, everybody's happy. If you had my life, wouldn't you be happy? I don't think I would. I don't think I could be that person. I mean, they got to know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I don't think I could even be that person. I couldn't do the things knowingly hurt and harm people, cause the deaths of thousands, millions, the deaths of millions of people. Can you imagine that? There's a story called The Telltale Heart, and I don't know it, but I know about it. And that is talking about somebody killed somebody or something like that, and then they buried the body, and they can hear the heart beating, or they buried the heart, or I don't know, who the fuck cares? They buried something about them, and they can hear the thing is like a ghost. It's plaguing them. I know what you did. Why don't you tell everybody what you did to me? Are you that ashamed? You know it's wrong. They don't have that, though. Could you imagine a million telltale hearts? Come on! Keep going! Never fucking remember the last time that you did the same thing to yourself and how you got out of it. Don't fucking think about that. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're stupid, aren't you? I don't think he is. He fucks around with that fucking leash. I'm gonna break my legs, Dad. I'm gonna break my legs. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm gonna break my legs. Because he wants me to take it off him. I've lived with the dog for coming on 11 years. I know his fucking game. You can deny it all you want. People usually do. They're not that smart. Okay? Is a child that smart? Because a child is pretty fucking conniving, don't you think? Don't you think a child can play some fucking games? I remember being a child. Maybe I don't feel comfortable saying this too much, but maybe I'm just so much better than everybody else. People have told me that I'm like an old soul. Maybe I know more than you. I don't know. You see, I don't live my life like that. Like, I know more than you. I live my life like we all know everything. It's just that it's been taken away from us. And I know that sounds fucking corny. I think. Sounds like some fucking magical movie. Willow, change me back, Willow. You shall not pass. All of this stuff. What kind of evil monster am I to these dogs? Do we go to some places and they see other dogs and they're like, hey, why do you let that guy own you? He owns you. And they're like, no, we're living our life. We love our life. Our life's good. It's better than your life. You don't even have a house. Yeah, but you don't have free will. You don't get to go where you want to go. You don't get to go for a walk whenever you want to go for a walk. No, but I've got food whenever I want food. But the food's bad for you. It's shortening your life. What do you think? Do the dogs want to be dogs? Do they want to be dogs? What if we're dogs and we just perceive ourselves as humans? And I mean, dogs aren't above us. I'm not saying that. There's something else above us, but we're like dogs, you know, and we're thinking up these things, and the dogs are thinking up their things, and we own the dogs, and then who owns us? You know that song, "We'll make great pets." I think we already are. We probably already are pets. There was a French movie. I don't know the name of it. I've seen it on YouTube though. It's some weird alien movie where it's an alien planet, but it's okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being mean to you. I'm sorry. You're an old man, and I'm gonna give you respect. I just realized I was being a fucker. Trying to enforce my will on the dog. This is a safe spot. He hasn't been acting good. So I wasn't trying to reward him. But it was kind of like punishing myself too. Look at the mountains. You see, it's so good. People tell me that's half of it. That's not half of it. I mean, is there anybody still saying that's half of it? Are you saying that's half of it? Look at over on the sides of it. There's an airplane flying by it. Isn't that neat? I mean, okay, look at that one. There's a mountain off in the distance. That's not even a famous mountain. That's just a mountain. That is not in front of that other mountain. That other mountain is 135 miles away. That one they say is 5 miles tall and you can see it halfway. That one they say is 14,000 feet. The other one's 20,000. So it's like 6,000 feet. I think that's a whole mile shorter. But then there's that little guy next to him. There's a little guy next to each of them. Who the fuck is saying you can only see half of it? So let's calculate the curve of the earth. You guys got to either say that the earth is way, 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 way bigger. Way bigger. The curve is way, 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 way less. Because we got a lot more time to go around in a circle. Around the outside of a sphere. Not just a circle, but around a sphere. No. And that's not what we see. So, yeah, you're a liar. Plain and simple, you're a liar. So why the fuck would you vote for a president in a system that fucking lies to you about everything? Everything is a fucking lie. And if you go to vote for a president of those fucking lies, you're an idiot. You're a fucking tool. I think we should put you to sleep. Like a dog. That's the nice way of saying I think we should euthanize you. Like humanity's supposed to go somewhere. Like we're supposed to build the biggest bomb ever. We're supposed to build the biggest airplane ever. We're supposed to blast off and go into outer space. which is made up. As far as you know, as far as I know, as far as anybody has ever shown us, it's fucking made up. It's fucking made up. You can ask, well, what's up there? All you fucking want. Until you can show me that it's space, you don't get to say that. Let's go back to what they were saying before that. It's water. There's water up there. There's a dome and it's water. Prove me wrong. I don't even fucking care. I dare you to prove me wrong. Prove me fucking wrong. Go up there and knock on the thing that's not the dome. Go up there. Go up there for real. Go up there for real. Why the fuck? How fucking high can we go? Can we make a flying saucer? How fucking high can we go? Can we go up to the dome? Can we go up there? If it's up there, can we go up there? Seems like we can go up pretty fucking high. It looks like aliens can go up there, right? Aliens can fly away out into outer space. Turns out that could be us. Do you ever watch Stargate? SG-1? They're going to all these different planets and things like that. Well, those could just be different realms, different places within the flat Earth. It'd be like a portal. Well, they're talking about wormholes to another place, and you're just a portal. Could you still fold space if it was mountains and land? Can you fold space then? You fold the Earth and then pop out into there? Because I don't know. Why do you even have to fold anything? Why can't you just, everything's touching, just be transferred over there? Like an impulse down the wire. You just go from one end of the wire to the other end of the wire. Everything is the wire, so there's absolute power, wouldn't there be? This doesn't help anything, does it? What if you don't do this every life, but you build up and you build up, and eventually you get kicked out with your life? People say this couldn't be a school because it's so mean. They went to an asteroid or a meteor or something like that. And it was gonna hit Earth. They went up there and they drilled on it, and they're gonna put a bomb in it and make it miss. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's not important. I think I'm done. Have a good day.